Number 4 brings us a manufacturer who will produce a board game at the rate of 10,000 games if the wholesale price is $1.50 each, but will supply only 5,000 if the price is $1 each. And we need to write an equation for the supply function for this manufacturer. So our supply function, it looks like we have 2 points, and so again we are going to use point slope form for this. And so we're going to have 10,000 games if the price is $1.50 each, and we will have 5,000 games if the price is $1 each. So with that, we know that we are going to need the slope, and so I will label x1, y1, x2, y2. And for slope, we do have y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so y2 minus y1 is going to be 1 minus 150. And x2 minus x1 is going to be 5,000 minus 10,000. Giving that to Wolfram, everyone, is what my plan is going to be. And so we get 1 minus 1.5 over 5,000 minus 10,000. And we get 0.0001 as our slope. So that being said, everyone, we have a slope, so we can go ahead and put together our point slope form equation here. And so our y1 value is 150. Our slope is 0.0001. And our x value is 10,000. And so we do not like that, of course, and so we are going to go ahead and get back to Wolfram and put that in and get an alternate form that we do like. So we've got y minus 1.5 is equal to 0.0001 times x minus 10,000. And our equation that we end up with here in the alternate forms is y equals 0.0001 x minus, or no, plus 0.5. Okay, so there is a equation that represents the supply function, and then the question, which is the better option for the manufacturer? There is no such thing here really as a straight answer without knowing what the demand function would look like. We would ideally be looking for market equilibrium, of course, because that's where everyone would be happy, the supplier would be making the most money, and the consumer would be paying a fair price. And so just running off of the straight numbers, if we were to do 10,000 board games at $1.50 each, the seller would make $15,000. And if we were to do 5,000 at $1 each, the seller would end up with $5,000. So there's a $10,000 split there, which is a pretty gigantic split. So we can see that this seller really would benefit from pushing as close to that $1.50 mark or a little bit above as they could. So as long as you can sell them, sell 10,000 at $1.50. Now the trick here again is remembering that we need to know what the demand function would be as well, because there may not be a big enough demand for all 10,000 of those to sell. And if they make 10,000 and only 5,000 of them sell, they're going to be losing a huge amount of money. So it's very important, again, here we just were given the supply function. It is super important to consider both the supply and demand function when making a decision about how many of something to produce because you definitely do not want inventory sitting on a shelf that no one is buying.